Hey y'all, excuse my hair, man. I had to take stuff down. Gotta do all the washing and scalp stuff and all that. So get my little crinkly curly for I look right now. My hair's probably like that long. I mean, it's pretty nice. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna keep you too long, man. But I got okay. Here's what I'm passionate about at the moment. Why is it that people don't want to really have a solution to problems? Why do we want to complain but not do anything about them? Why we do that? I know things get tough and they get impossible. They get like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. We all feel that. But I can't understand for the life of me if we've done something that improves our situation, why can't we continue to do those things? And I'm sure y'all, I had a lapse. Me and God had a small falling out recently, and I'm like, man, why you ain't doing this? You said this to me. No, I had that kind of conversation with him, and he hit me in my chest and showed me what I needed to see. And what I needed to see is that I can do more. I don't have to beg him to take the steps for me. He's opening the door. Now I need to go through it. We can't do enough to get to heaven. We can never do enough. But by doing what he wants us to do, it reserves our spot. Yo, I'm devastated about a lot of things. And there's a lot of bad stuff going on that no one seems to really care to do anything about. Why do we have to wait until the funeral to say how somebody makes you feel or what you feel about them? Why do we wait till then? I've started, the Return to Alpha Men Too movement. I've been doing things with that. Y'all know I'm doing that. And a couple of the guys I've been talking to, man, I feel they hurting, man. But what's made it better is that we're establishing this community of men that's going to get us over these things. So for the wives, so for the kids, so for themselves, just drama, stress, and frustration that people don't get a chance to look at. Y'all, men go through it. That some of you guys saw that post that I shared from John Plyler, friend of mine. I used to train with him in jiu-jitsu. He was the guy that was there to help him out. Got his black belt with Hoist. I mean, I've trained with the guy. I know who he is, and he didn't make it. He's not here anymore. And looking on the outside of it, that's not supposed to happen. He has everything, right? Money, women, materialistic things, pride. Those things don't provide happiness. They can't do that. So someone that has think Robin Williams, prime example. People that have high resources, they self-destruct, and that sucks because they don't have to. I don't know if these other two folks are going to follow through, but they feel alone. They have to keep the clip emptied, if you know what I mean. They can't be around certain people. I mean, it's so much that's going on, man. It's so much stuff that hits, and it's so much stuff that everybody's dealing with. Why are you keeping it to yourself? Why would you do that? Because we're gonna have to suffer for it anyway. If you're depressed and you hurt somebody, everyone has to deal with it. You hurt, you depressed, and you can't help other people that you normally would. Everybody got to deal with it. You hurt and depressed and you kill yourself, everybody got to deal with it. You hurt, you depressed, you kill someone else, everybody got to deal with it. So if we all have to deal with the effects of our actions, how about let's try to change that and not make a destructive action happen that we have to benefit from, right? We don't need to have negative all the time. It's always going to be some mess going on. It'll never stop. When you die, that's when it's over with. But life is too beautiful for that, man. It's too beautiful to be reckless with it. And I'm talking to me here because times that I can think in my brain, I'm like, man, what I'm doing here? And oh man, I'm no good. People hate me. I mean, those thoughts are in my brain. And this is me speaking personally. It took a lot to get myself back on track from that. This 3 or 4 years ago, stuff had got bad up here and right here, real bad. And I had all the clients going on. Personally, everything was going straight. Got a nice little chunk of change in the bank. Body started changing a little bit, looking better. I mean, that stuff was going on. And then all of a sudden, stuff just fell apart. I've been embarrassed about my body, and I haven't really been recording much or putting much out there because I don't like the way I look. And people make the jokes and all that, and that's fine. I don't really care like that. But I'm starting to see even more now. My body on the inside, I had a lot of things going on I didn't know about. And medications have really done a number on me. The 2 hernias, I didn't know I had them. That hematomas I had in there, that incarcerated bowel situation, all that inflamed and expanded my stomach wall. So I'm sitting here like, man, look, I can exercise. I can roll for 20 minutes straight without breathing. I mean, why am I not able to do this stuff? Go to the doctor and see it. Yeah, I see why. Y'all, the stomach wall has to be preserved by having an even flow of the bolus of food that you have, and then you drink like water or whatever. We got to make sure that we don't overload our body with the wrong kind of stuff. So if we're able to not have like too many cigarettes, too much weed, too much beer, too much liquor, if you can level your stuff out, man, you can have a pretty well balanced diet without hurting yourself. But for some reason, we just don't do it. And in my case, because of what I was going through internally in my stomach, like I can remember being nervous, like, man, what is happening? And then occasionally sometimes if I use the restroom, I have some blood somewhere, and I'm like, man, what is going on, And I know what those things are now. I'm taking the appropriate steps to do it, but what I'm trying to do is get over the fact that I don't look like I used to. I know a lot of people like, you think I was so fine or whatever. I mean, it's been a long time that's happened, but it's not vanity either. Like I'm not upset because I don't look like in a magazine or how I used to. I don't feel like that. It's the thing that who I'm looking at, that's not the person I am, though. You know what I mean? It's not there. The training I've done, the training I do, everything I've gotten over, that's not me. And when I didn't know what was going on, I mean, it was depressing. So now, I'm saying, I had an endoscopy. We caught the things that were going on. My body's improving. I feel better. There's still lingering stuff that's happening, and I'm dealing with it. But it's been very hard for me to want to put video out there of me doing anything because of what my physical stature is like. 'Cause I've never been like that. Never ever been like that. But I'm getting over that, man, because it's just a physical appearance. It's going to fade anyway. But the whole point of what I'm saying to you is that, there's enough sadness to go around. There's enough pain for everyone to have an abundance of it. All I'm saying, can we try to put it in reverse? Can we please just try to do that? How do we do it? If you know something can make someone happy and it doesn't inconvenience you, do it. Tell them. I mean, the people that I talk to on Facebook, and everyone knows I do it, I don't know all the people that are on my Facebook that have birthdays. I don't talk to them mostly ever really. But if I see someone's birthday, guess what I say? Happy birthday. I don't have to talk to them forever to do that. That's very small, something I can do easy and make someone feel happy, like someone paid attention. That could save someone's life just by doing that. Or instead of saying, well, I don't want nobody to worry about me, I don't want no pity, I don't want no sympathy, I don't want to tell them I'm going to do this all by myself, stop being stupid. You can't do it by yourself. You can't improve this world or yourself alone. You cannot do it. And what's the issue or the reason that people can't know that you're struggling with something? Now, I'm not talking about every other day people put all their personal business out on Facebook, who did, that's too much. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying what goes on in here and what goes on in here. What's the harm in letting someone know that you're struggling in one of those areas? Because guess what they're going to do? Listen to you. And then when they listen, they're going to say something, right? If they can't help you, you're not out in there. You weren't being helped before you said something. But what if that person gives you a little bit of something that you see a little bit of reason and logic and light from it? That's worth taking the risk. Now, I'm not talking about give you a whole backstory. But if you say, you know what, I'm depressed right now. I miss my children. I miss my husband. I miss my wife. I wish I did better in my career. It doesn't matter what the situation is. When you say it out loud, it becomes real. Now you can fix it. I'm just, man, all I want to do, y'all, is just, I want to have it that people understand we go through our issues and we can't help that. That's life. But y'all, life is not meant to be stressful. It's not meant to be horrible. Life is meant to be enjoyed. God gave this to us, man. The suffering we endure in our lives, that's the one thing we got to probably try to focus on a little bit more. The suffering is not because God doesn't love you. Y'all, suffering is required so that you become forged in the steel of life. That was good. Y'all can keep it if you want to. That was a good one. But yes, we're struggling. If there's one person in this world, and you can tell me, and I'll shut up and I'll listen to you, I may even pay you for it. Is there one person in the world that you are not doing good, and it makes it worse when someone says hello to you, give you a hug, hey man, you need anything? Who gets upset about that? Who is worse because someone does that? Now, there are snakes in the world. There are folks that don't care. They're going to use things against you. Yeah, so what? It doesn't matter. That's not the point. Giving yourself to someone is not the thing that you have to be embarrassed about. The person betraying you is the one that should be embarrassed. Y'all, in order for us to make this world better, we got to start internally. Whatever it is internally you need, man, let's go do it. Come on, let's make it happen. Let's focus on it. Let's do this stuff, man, because when we stay away from each other too much, these things get to fester, and now we're giving seed and growth and room of place in our lives for everything negative, hatred, drama, frustration, insecurity. I mean, we give all of it so much real estate in our soul. We give it so much. And it can easily be fought by doing what? Talking to somebody. Just speak. And if you tell someone, man, this thing here kind of rough, man. And someone say, you know what? Yeah, I feel you. I mean, can I help? Hey, there you go. Every situation won't be like that. But you're going to have way more options and way more opportunity to become a better person when you stop closing yourself off from the world. That's not going to work. Agoraphobia is a real thing. I told y'all about that, and when I found out that was something that was going on with me, everything makes so much more sense. But I had to tell somebody first. So the last couple of years, I've been getting myself back on track from it because I know what was going on. Agoraphobia is a very, 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 very stressful thing. It's confusing, okay? But anyway, man, I'm trying not to blab on it too much. We can't do it by ourselves. We got to work hard at this stuff. We got to make it so that we can leave something better for our kids. Before I head out of here, Max, I love you, boy. And everything gonna be okay. I think that you've improved and you've gotten yourself better. Your mind is better, your heart is better, and this is going to be a tough thing that you have to endure, okay? I'm still not going anywhere though. I made you a promise. I will never leave you. You're not my son-in-law or stepson. You're my son. And I'm not abandoning you. Whatever we need to do, we'll do it and fix it. Kendrick, as much as I want to hold you right now, I know that you're safe. I know you have things. But I'm telling you, your dad misses you, baby, so much. So much. We're going to counteract all the garbage and the nonsense that's happened. And you'll see really why these things went the way they did. You'll also see that instead of doing what people wanted me to do and flying off the handle and being aggressive and all that trash, instead of doing that and doing what I'm doing now, that's made it so we're going to be together faster. All the people that took a part in the scrap that happened, they're going to be brought to justice. I promise you that. There's not a day goes by I don't think about you, and I just want to hug you. I listen to some videos, stuff we talk and play, man, and it sucks. But I will say this: if I never get to see you again, I thank God for you, because I've known a love that I never would have had otherwise. If I wasn't your dad, I couldn't know what that felt like. That kind of love, man, hey, I appreciate that. We're gonna fix everything. I love you, son. I really do. And I'm not gonna disappoint you and make these people right. It hurts not being with you, but that's gonna change very, very soon. Bryson, Aaron, can't ever say enough about y'all, man. Aaron, you were just like, I don't know who you were in this past life, but right now, whoever you've come back at, you are something special, baby. I'm telling you, you have a wit and a knowledge and a wisdom about the world that you're not supposed to be having right now. Like you talking, you make a lot of sense, good sense too. Bryson, I told you before that what I always loved about when I came home from work, you and your diaper swashing around, and you turn, Daddy, you gotta run over, Never forget that. I used to love that so much. And then when you got sleepy, didn't say anything, you came over to me, you climb up in here, put your head on my chest, and then you went to sleep. I said, baby, go get your blanket. You went and got it, come back, out, just like that. Then when it's time for us to go to bed, you get up, you go to your bed. Come on, Daddy, come on. And you tapping the pillow. I lay down, then I hold on to you. 10 seconds later, you out. You started doing that kind of thing again, and I really appreciate that, because it lets me know my place with you. And the times you weren't doing very well, you were stressed about something, or you got sleepy or whatever it was, you didn't say anything. You just got up in my lap, held on to me, put your head down. Because I am your safe space. I'm going to protect you. I'm never going to let anything take that away. Boys, y'all listen to me. We're going to get through this, and we're going to make it happen. I'm leading our family, but that's not me being the boss, the dictator. The position I have as the patriarch of our family, I take it very serious. So I have to show you guys by my actions how to do this. And I have to show you that when I don't have the answers, I go to God for them. There's no excuse not to. I love you guys. And I hope whoever's looking at this, if this can do some good for you personally, I hope so. And you guys that need some assistance, man, mentally, emotionally, please, y'all, hit me up, because it's more people that just they need to have a support system and an outlet. If they don't have it, that's when things get destructive. And I know I can't help the world. I can't fix everybody or whatever. But I can try to spread some happiness. And that's what I want to do more than anything else. Let's focus on moving forward in the world together, holding hands with a smile, instead of, cowering down ready for the next shoe to drop. Let's not do that no more, y'all. Anyway, let me get on off here, man. I'll be recording some more stuff too, man. Got a couple of sessions to give. Probably going to do a workout part of myself, stretching wise. One for the hip flexors, the piriformis, and the groin, and then exercise wise, I got a couple things with squats I'm gonna put out there. So these are gonna be little short things. People can use those to help improve what they want. All right. All right. Y'all take these now. Peace.